Hi friends, this is Ripuranjan. Okay, so I'll be starting with how to make a website like Google or Gmail or Facebook, whatever you have seen in daily uses or daily life. Okay, so starting with a website, first of all, we should know about that there are some languages in which the website is written and it is shown in a graphical representation to us. Okay, so let me start with, suppose let's start with Google. Okay, suppose this is google.co.in, this is Indian version. Okay, so what happens here, there are two ends, one is called front end, another is called your back end. What is a front end? In a website, whatever things you are seeing, these parts you are seeing on your desktop, on your laptops, on your mobiles, these are called your front end. Okay, so front end codes. And in back end codes, what happens, suppose I'm talking about Gmail, suppose. Okay, this is your user interface. Okay, that is front end, which you can see in a simpler graphical representation. Okay, suppose I'm going for shine in. Okay, so whenever I'm just, this is also your front end of Gmail. Okay, when I am just putting some email ID. Okay, and I am putting some password, wrong passwords, and it's telling that wrong password, try again. Okay, so this part belongs to your programming part or your backend part. Okay, that will compare either it's working or not. Okay, so uh, basically the front end part is only a static part and the back end part is a dynamic part which compares, which have some intelligence. Okay, artificial intelligence. It has some program, and it compares either our password is correct or not. If our password is correct, it gets redirect to our inbox, and it gets logged in. Okay, so I think you got some idea on what is a front end and what is a back end. Okay, so basically some of the scripting languages. Okay, so you might have learned listen about a programming language. Okay, but here I am telling about a scripting language. Scripting languages are the languages in which a website is made. Okay, so let me, if I'm speaking of a scripting language, there are two types of scripting language. One is your front end scripting language, another is backend. Okay, front end means which, that is client side scripting language, and the backend is done with the server side scripting language. Okay, so what is a client side scripting language? Okay, here the client is our browser. Suppose I am using Google Chrome here, so this is our browser is the client. Okay, so in technical term, browser is the client. The language to which the browser can understand, that is your client side scripting language. And for a server side scripting language, we need a server to make it understand. Okay, to program it or to compile it, whatever. I'm just making the things simpler. Okay, I'm not going for technical terms. Okay, so in a front-end language, front-end, what are the languages that are coming in front-end technologies? One is HTML. Okay, so HTML, okay, just I'm writing it down in notepad. Okay, so basically what are the languages you need to, one is HTML. Okay, then is CSS, then is JavaScript. Okay, Ajax, a lot of so on. Okay, like there are few, jQuery, and a lot of client-side scripting languages are coming off. Okay, so HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Ajax, whatever code we will be writing here with these languages, those are compiled by the browser itself. That is browse. That's why we are calling these are client-side scripting languages. Okay, so the browser can understand it. and you even can see its coding part. That is, suppose let me tell about Google. If you right click it and go for view page source, okay, lot of code will come. Okay, so these are all belongs to the client side scripting languages. It doesn't belongs to any server side scripting languages. Server side scripting languages are hidden in the server only. Okay, only client side scripting language you can see by using, again I am telling, by view page source. Okay, so starting with an HTML, CSS, JavaScript, these are all client side scripting languages. Client side scripting. Okay, and let me come to server side scripting languages. What are server side scripting languages? Like one is famous is your PHP, then is Java, .NET. Okay, I'll be explaining all this thing in details in further videos. Okay, PHP, Java, and especially Java is not only for server-side scripting language, it's also a desktop application language. Okay, I'm not going deep into that. .NET also, in using .NET you also can go for desktop applications also. I will be explaining on this when I will be explain. I will go for server-side scripting languages. Okay, so this is one is client-side scripting language, another is server-side scripting language. Okay, so now let me explain what is the role of HTML and CSS. HTML has some tags, and I'll be explaining. I'll go for. I'll just show you how to. I'll start HTML coding and everything else. I'll go in further videos. And CSS stands for cascading style sheet. This is hypertext markup language. Okay, and so on so. Fine. So I think you have a brief idea on how a website is made. Okay. So first of all, the steps which you need, that is start with the HTML and CSS. Okay, to make a frame, like suppose whatever web template, we call it as web template, whatever we see with a bare eye and we do not know what is inside it, this is a template, web template. Okay, so in a web template is made with a or a font end design. This is, you can say also this as a font end design. So font end design is made with normally client side scripting languages. Okay, so first you must learn about HTML, then CSS, then JavaScript. So if you can, then you can go for Ajax, jQuery, and lot of client side scripting languages are coming up. In server side scripting languages, then I will be explaining about PHP, Java, .NET, and everything else. Okay, fine. So let's start with HTML. Okay, so in my next 5 to 6 tutor videos will be on HTML. Okay, and for next 10 tutors will be on CSS, and next 5 to 10 tutors will be on JavaScript and on PHP. PHP is the most widely used server-side scripting languages in the world. Okay, so in for PHP I will be explaining. I will be taking 20 to 30 videos. So overall, with 40 to 50 videos, we can go for a complete website. Okay, you can have a complete website. Okay, and especially web application. Okay, so let's start with HTML. Okay, so how to write your first HTML page. Okay, where to write and how to write it. Okay, so okay, you can just save it. Fine. Now, how to make a HTML? Where to start it? This is the basic things you should understand. Okay, I am a bit. Just a minute. Okay, start with. You can take any text editor like Notepad. So basically, people go for Notepad. Okay, so in Notepad, so I'll just go for decreasing the font size. It's too large. So so let's make it 18. Okay, so what happens when we open a notepad? First thing that what we need to do is how to make a HTML page, and that is web page. Okay, we need to save it in the form of .html extension. Okay, we should give the extension as .html. Okay, so file, then save. Okay, so suppose this is my first page 1, suppose .html, and make this save as text open to all files. Okay, this is important, make it to all files. Okay, so save it. Okay, so just see, this is coming in format of a web page. Okay, but it's a blank page, nothing is shown here. Is it showing anything else? Nothing is shown here. Okay, so my first HTML has lot of tags. Okay, but whatever tag you write, you should write it inside a master tag, that is your HTML tag. Okay, so let's start with HTML. First tag, that is HTML. Okay, so it starts with HTML. Okay, another thing is that HTML language is not a case sensitive, but it's better to practice with a lowercase letters. Okay, so HTML starts here, this is your closing tag, this is your starting tag, this is your closing tag. Okay, so whatever we'll be writing inside this HTML tag only. Okay, so here you have two parts. One is your head section, HEAD, head. Another is your body. See, head has started here and it has closed also here. Head has started here and closed here, and body has started here and body has closed here. Do not forget to save. Always save whatever you are doing your work. Okay, so what is which section is your head part? Basically from here to here, this part your head section, and whatever white portion you are seeing, this part are your body section. Okay, so in head section there are some tags. Okay, suppose whenever I am searching for W, suppose whatever website, suppose Facebook. Okay, so here it's coming login to Facebook. Okay, when I'm opening this, okay, sorry, just a minute. Okay, fine, leave it this version. I will explain it. It will be a bit confusing. Okay, so it will. Suppose this is page 1.html. Okay, here what it is written. I'm just zooming it out. Let's see it. What page 1.html it's written here. Okay, this one is your title part. Whatever in the head section, there is a tag called title. Okay, inside head. Okay, here head has been started here, it has ended here. Okay, whatever I'll write inside this head section only. So the tag is title. Okay, so it will goes here, title. Whatever I'm writing here, this suppose this is my first page. Okay, first HTML page. Okay, when I'm going to this and making refreshing it, just think, see what is written here. This is my first HTML page. Okay, so whatever we are seeing here, whichever website, suppose Flipkart. Okay, you see just here, if I'm taking this mouse, whatever you are seeing here, okay, it is written inside the tag called HTML tag. Sorry, a title tag. Okay, so this is your title tag. Okay, so this is your body section. Okay, so in this body section, whatever we write in body section, it will be displayed in this white pad. Suppose hi. This is my page. Okay, so just see, it is written this. Hi, this is my page. Okay, whatever we write here in this section, body section, it will be displayed over here. Okay, so basically HTML consists of so many tags. Okay, so then suppose in this head section there are many much tags like meta tag, link tag, and if you are going for CSS, you will be using style tag. Okay, and I'll explain in those part while I'll be dealing with the SEO part, search engine optimization, what is meta description, and I'll explain in details on those things. Okay, so let's focus on the body part. Okay, so body, then here suppose, okay, so hi, this is my first page I have written here and it is displaying here. Okay, again, now suppose I want to make the background color of the body as, I want to make this background color as red. Okay, so this is your attribute. Okay, whatever you write inside the tag, brace, then it's called a attribute. Okay, so let's start with the attribute. Okay, suppose this is bg color, this is equals to suppose red. Okay, I'm not going for color coding, there are a lot of color coding. In a separate video I would explaining about color codes. Okay, so bg color equals to red, then let's refresh it, the color has become red. Okay, suppose bg color is equals to yellow, then the background has become yellow. Okay, so and how to format the change the color and size of the texts. Okay, texts, hi, this is my page. Okay, for formatting the text you need to put inside the tag called font tag. Okay, and the attribute is your color, suppose color is equals to red. Now the page has been formatted to red color. Okay, suppose I want to change the size, so attribute is size equals to suppose 20. Let's see how large it becomes. Okay, so let's keep it, let's stop here. It's already late in night and I need to go to bed, so I'll be explaining details on HTML tag. This was just a idea I was just giving on HTML, how to start writing HTML code, where to start. Okay, there are a lot of text editors like Notepad, there are softwares like Dreamweaver and a lot of softwares are there. So in the next videos, sequence of videos, I'll be explaining all these things. Okay, so as this was my first video, I don't know how was I, so it's up to you. I tried to explain you max as much as possible. Okay, so see you in next video. Bye till then.